Another concept which is most pertinent to the idea of world Englishes is that of English as an international language. When we talk about the use of English internationally or English as an international language, there are two terms. There's another term which is similar to English as an international language, or EIL, and it is international English. But we must not confuse the two. International English is very different from English as an international language, i.e., refers to a particular variety of English. For example, Australian English, Chinese English, British English, Pakistani English, etc. So, international English only means a particular variety of English, whereas English as an international language has a much broader concept and encompasses a lot more ideas and a lot more perspectives in itself. EIL paradigm, English as an international language paradigm, completely overlooks the symbolic markers of politicized construct of native speakers, which means that EIL completely overlooks these symbols of superiority. For example, if you speak in a certain accent, you are superior to those who cannot speak in that accent, or if you use English with a certain degree of accuracy, you are better than others, and because you're a native speaker, you're superior to others, etc. So, EIL situation completely overlooks all these symbolic markers of superiority. It only focuses on communication. The priority in an EIL situation is the ability to communicate, to put your thoughts across. That is it. The speaker's nationality, race, color of skin, all these things do not matter at all. The only thing that matters is the ability to communicate your thoughts to the other people. English as an international language does not refer to a particular variety of English. For example, when we say that EIL is a more encompassing term, we do not mean that it includes, let's say, the English used in the periphery. No, we do not mean that. In fact, EIL does not refer to any variety of English. It completely rejects the idea of selecting a particular variety for purpose of international communication, or selecting a particular variety as a lingua franca. So it does not value one variety over the other at all. If a lingua franca is needed, you can use any variety at your disposal. A particular variety is not favored over others for use as a lingua franca. So, in a way, EIL refers to a paradigm shift in TESOL and applied linguistics. And this paradigm shift is needed because of this the complexities which are associated with this global rapid spread of English all around the world. Because of these complexities, we need a paradigm shift, because now we do not favor, in EIL context, we do not favor one language over the other. We do not consider one variety of English superior to other varieties of English because of their accuracy of language structure or sentence structure or pronunciation, etc. So we do need to relook at the models that we set ourselves, and the principles and rules and regulations. All these things need to be relooked at. So English as an international language recognizes English as a language of international and intercultural communication. So you use English as an international language not only when you need to speak to native English speakers internationally or out of your own country, etc. You can use English with the other non-native speakers of English. And it is in these situations that English plays its role as an international language. So you use English as an international language with speakers or with people from other cultures and other nationalities, other than English. English as an international language also recognizes world Englishes generally with open arms, irrespective of the origin of that particular English. For example, it will not recognize, let's say, Pakistani English because or Indian English, because these countries had been English colonies, but it would equally recognize English which is used by any country in the world, actually any Asian, African, European country. So EIL is a more democratic, progressive kind of situation. It is all encompassing. It does not favor one variety over the other, and it does not in any way support these symbolic markers of superiority.